Does something pop up now? Now we're good? Okay. Okay, stuff's coming through now? All right, I just want to be sure. Yeah, it was an L and not one. All right. Oh my God.
I have to adjust it.
Yeah. Well, I heard the gain's kind of high up, so.
Alright, so the
Where was the other one? Like buried under? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, my Tom, my day today it's been it's just thank you because the last thing I wanted to do is make a left out of here and have to go back. Like I know it's a block away, but I would have been like switching. No, that's my mic. No. jump her ahead of the crisis center? Oh,
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. So they might have to crisis center then. We're going with her. Yeah. I didn't even notice. You have had all the time. What are you talking about? No, I have my sliced potato, my shopping list.
much cooler in here, isn't it? For the week, I know. I guess I didn't think that through.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your patience with us. I know we're running a few minutes behind, but we're excited to see you all here today. Can I have a motion to return to public session?
Make that motion?
Second.
Second. Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Public participation, agenda items only. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name for the record. Okay, seeing none, I am going to close the public participation portion. Next, we are going to move into a presentation by our Crisis Center.
You got to slide. Teacher voice. Use the other one. Touch it and slide it.
Can you hear me? Awesome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Superintendent Goyce, Roselle Park Board of Education, and community members. My name is Tiffany Bain, and I have been the co-advisor for the Crisis Center for almost 3 decades. Thank you. I am actually a very proud Roselle Park alum, and I have been a member of this community my whole life. So I'm really thankful for that. And while I was a student here, I participated in a program called Peer Leadership. And this is kind of the foundation as to how the Crisis Center came to be. So the Peer Leadership program, even today, is still a program where our philosophy is that the students are the best ones who know how to reach and put in place programs for other students. So the Roselle Park High School Peer Leadership Program back in 1987, oh, by the way, I graduated from the high school in the 20th century, but I'm not going to tell you what year. So they were tasked with to figure out how to reduce the incidences of physical confrontations, fights in the high school, self-harm. And so what the students came up with in terms of the causes, why does this happen? They said that students don't always want to go to adults. They need another resource. And so the idea of the Crisis Center was born. The Crisis Center opened its doors in 1988 and has for, since then, a very long time, provided a resource for students to go and talk to a peer, and that peer serves as a bridge to getting to adults or professionals who can really make changes and really help them. And sometimes if it's just something like homework stress or, friends, then the Crisis Center counselors can handle that. So I also want to point out that those who work in the Crisis Center, this is an experience that stays with them throughout their lives. It's not unusual for us to get emails, I was going to say letters, but I don't know if anybody does that, emails, messages, where they share how their Crisis Center skills and experience have benefited them throughout their lives, and that they've gone into fields that are related to their work in the Crisis Center, education, even medicine, law, mental health professionals. And so this is an experience that has really changed and made a real impact on our community. And I'm going to turn it over to Andrea Casadoy, who's going to talk a little bit more about what types of things we do in terms of the training and the crisis center issues. So thank you.
Good evening. I'm Andrea Casadoy, and I am the social worker at the high school, and I have been a co-advisor for Crisis Center since 2007. And a fun fact in talking about the history of Crisis Center, as Mrs. Bain said, it was a student initiative to create the Crisis Center, but the students who created the Crisis Center graduated before the Crisis Center came to fruition. So they never got to work a day in the Crisis Center for this wonderful thing that they built. Each spring, a select number of our students, our rising juniors and seniors, apply for a spot in the Crisis Center. And we usually have a team of 14 to 16 students that are accepted. They go through an application process and an interview process, and then they attend a 1-week training in the summer. They give up a week of their summer for training. And we also do a 3-day training retreat in the fall. We go away on a retreat for 3 days, and the students train to be active listeners, problem solvers, peer mediators. They learn to recognize high-risk behaviors such as substance abuse, bullying, dating violence, and suicidal ideation. They learn how to play an important role through doing role plays to how to address each scenario and how to get an adult involved, how to bridge a student to an adult should there be a high-risk behavior that they observe. Mrs. Bain and I have received phone calls from different schools across New Jersey over the years asking about the program, and other schools that have been interested. They hear about the amount of training involved, and we have yet to have another school say that they've actively gone through and pursued having a crisis center. This year alone, the Crisis Center has handled 53 crisis situations. And each year, since I have been a part of Crisis Center, we've had at least one high-risk situation, one life that has been saved as a result of the Crisis Center. And on some years, it's been more. The Crisis Center team, they're involved in a lot of different activities and sports. Some of our students here tonight are actually part of the play, left rehearsal to come over here and speak with you. And I'm going to have them all come up and introduce themselves and share their names. 3 of our students are going to give you a little bit about their experience in Crisis Center. Yana, who sits as a participant on the board, Christina and Adea are going to share a little bit with you about their experiences. I encourage our seniors to share where you're going to be going to school when you graduate if you'd like. And just a side note, we think mental health is important for all of our students. So aside from the Crisis Center, as of last year, our juniors all participate as part of their first aid class in what's called the Teen Mental Health First Aid. It is a 6-session class where they all become certified teen mental health first aiders. This is a nationally recognized program that we instituted at the high school. Mrs. Costa, Joanna Zaraza, and Carolyn Diorio and myself go into the classes of with all the juniors and do these 6 lessons. And I have to say, I don't know of another principal who would take it so seriously that they would be part of the classroom lessons to make sure every student knows that they're important. So with that, I'm going to have our students introduce themselves. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michaela and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Pamela. I'm part of the Crisis Center. My field for college is marketing.
Hi, my name's Sophia Rodriguez and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Lucas Braga. I'm in 12th grade, and I intend to major in history education.
Hi, I'm Lauren Donnelly, and I just committed to Ramapo for Global Communications Media with a minor in creative writing.
Hi, I'm a junior. My name is Lorby Costelli.
Hi, I'm a junior, and my name is Madison Batances.
Hi, my name is Yasmin Santos, and I hope to go to college for fashion merchandising.
Hi, I'm Melanie Teodoro, and I'm a junior.
Hi, my name is Kanisha, and I want to go to college for pre-med track and majoring in biology.
Hello, my name is Cameron. I'm a senior. This is my first year in Crisis Center ever, because senior year, last year, unfortunate. I actually got matched to Wesleyan University for Questbridge, and I'm going in for computer science.
He's very modest. He got a full ride to college.
There you go. Oh, yes.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Adea Harry, and I'm a senior and first-year crisis staff member. Being in this role has showed me how important it is for students to have a space where they feel safe to talk. A lot of the time, people just need someone to talk to and a person to listen to them without judgment and pressure. This is where I come in. I've had the chance to sit with students who felt overwhelmed, stressed, or just needed a place to process their emotion. I've realized how important it is to have this outlet. Recently, we had the opportunity to go on the retreat where we focused on team-building exercises to work together more effectively. This was a very unique experience that has truly changed my life. I am so grateful to participate in it. I hope more students will be able to partake in it. Thank you for your time. I'm committed to Howard University with hopes of studying political science.
Hello, my name is Christina Barnett, and I'm a junior this year. This is my first year being in the Crisis Center, and it feels very rewarding to be able to help students at the high school. I feel that it is very important to have a space where students have the privacy to speak with their peers about challenges they may be facing. Beyond helping others, being a part of Crisis Center has made me enhance skills such as listening skills, nonverbal and verbal communication skills. Being a part of Crisis Center has felt very valuable, knowing that I help my peers, and it is such an honorable experience to be a part of. Thank you.
Good evening. If you don't already know, my name is Jana Metellus, and I have been a part of Crisis Center for the past 2 years, and I've learned a lot from this wonderful experience. The Crisis Center training helped me learn how to communicate more effectively with others, and since I'm also heavily involved in my community, as I volunteer a lot and I'm class president and stuff like that, I really needed that to really get my point across when I'm talking to others. And the Crisis Center training over the summer as well as the retreat has truly helped me enhance that. It also helped to teach me patience as well as help me learn how to stay calm and stay in the moment. The training at the retreat especially helped me with this whenever we we asked for the time and we were told to stay in the moment because it helped us be more present, focus on what we're doing then and focus on the now instead of trying to focus and rush to the future. That especially helped me when I'm dealing with a crisis because I've had to deal with high risk crises in the past, and the training has truly helped with that. Being a part of Crisis Center has truly changed my life, and I'm so grateful to be a part of such an impactful program. And I am majoring in pre-law. No, I'm on a pre-law track, and I'm majoring in political science, and I have not committed to a college yet. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation and letting us know more information about the Crisis Center. If everyone can come up just so we can take a quick picture.
Funny one? Okay, we'll do a funny one. Ready, set, and...
Thank you. You beat me down here.
Oh, it's okay.
Great. Thank you guys again so much for coming to the meeting tonight. We are going to move into committee reports, but first I would like to start with Yana, our student representative, as she is also in the play. So I would like for her to get to rehearsal.
Thank you so much. So the juniors just finished their NJGPA testing last week, which they are extremely relieved about. Seniors are also looking forward to prom, which is coming up. The date is May 21st. Prom bid packets are on sale, like they're being handed out to the seniors who have already handed in their senior dues, which are $200. The RPHS Theater Department is performing Roald Dahl's Matilda, and the tickets are on sale currently. And the dates for the show are the 27th, 28th, and 29th next week. The tickets are $12 for students and senior citizens and $15 for adults. There are also post night tickets on sale, which are $7 for students and senior citizens and $10 for adults. Previews are also on Thursday, which a lot of us are excited about, especially my little brother who goes to Sherman. And I really hope to see you all there.
Great, thank you. Are there any other committee reports? We'll start from my right and work our way down. Committee reports.
I do.
Okay.
Sorry, we were seeing Yana off. I have a technology committee report. So Mr. DeVito, he found a much better platform that can host our website, do the school email blasts, and do a direct communication between teachers and parents. He kind of referred to it as like a dojo type app. However, it would be much less invasive. Parents don't need to download an app in order to receive the really important messages. They would only need the app if they wanted to be able to direct message the teacher and receive their messages. They would also be able to post updates as a digest instead of just these constant blooms blasts. They would kind of be once a day where you can go in and see what was going on. The new website, this will be happening over the summer, not right now. The new website will also have a staff email directory, which we've been talking about for several years, bringing that back where you can get a staff member's email address much more easily without having to log into Genesis and search for it. They're also looking to have updates throughout the page. So for example, on the facilities section of the website, it would say what was going on in our facilities. On curriculum, it would say what was going on in curriculum. So not necessarily board committee, but district-wide. Let's see. I think that is it so far. Thank you.
Good evening. I have a facilities committee update. So just one thing. Starting April 1st, the sports complex, which includes the track and the tennis courts, will be locked during school hours from 7:30 a.m. Till 3 p.m. That's it.
I have a special education committee report. The special education committee met on March 13th. We discussed ESY, which will be held at the middle school this year, and we didn't talk about a lot else.
Finance Committee met on March 11th. We had a public presentation by Ms. Maurer. And the Negotiation Committee is continuing dialogue with the teachers.
Okay, great. And now we will move into the superintendent's report and budget review.
So welcome, everyone. Moving forward, I'm trying to do a little bit more of a fun and more interactive so that you could walk away with some of my highlights. There is a little preview. We are looking to update this and provide some of upcoming events as well as some of the subcommittee highlights also on this so that you don't have to listen to my long speeches anymore. You could actually take it home and then read it at your leisure. With that said, I'm going to turn it over. Sorry, I can't turn my neck. Turn it over to Ms. Maurer so she could do the budget presentation. Please do know that after this, we will be submitting a comparison between last year's and this one, and we will forward to the community so that they have it in plenty of time before we do follow with the approval at the next budget, the next meeting. Thank you.
Good evening, President Dr. Kirkland, Vice President Regan, esteemed board members, Superintendent Goyce, and the Roselle Park community. As I'm waiting for the presentation to come up, as Mr. Fernandez stated, we had a meeting, an opened committee meeting last Tuesday. I think it was very meaningful that we had an opportunity to have some of the community come out to express and just have conversation about the budget. It was a really very preliminary, even though this is preliminary, but I spent the week between last Tuesday and this week finalizing my numbers. It will be submitted tomorrow to the county, and then it will be adopted at the next board meeting later in April. Tonight it is my privilege to present to you the preliminary budget for the 2025 and 2026 school year. As I said earlier, the budget will be submitted to the county tomorrow, and I am confident that the submission will be approved. I welcome you to share your thoughts during public session or reach out to me via email. Thank you for your attention and collaboration in shaping the future of our educational community. Some of the numbers are difficult to read. It's hard to kind of project what little you're going to be able to see with the coloring when you're working on your screen. So I'll do my best to work you through that. So this is our revenues. So the tax levy takes up 44.5% of our budget. It is $24,185,714. State aid takes up 39.2% of our budget for $21,275,697. The reserve is $917,000. Special revenue is $4,596,373. And miscellaneous revenue is $3,358,948. Okay. Our expenditures for support services, that is 15, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing it. I didn't think I was going to have a hard time seeing it. 15%? 18%, 18.1%. So for support services, that takes care of attendance, health, guidance, media, instructional staff training, capital outlay. That's for any projects that we have to go into capital to fund. It's a small percentage of our expenditures. Administration would be for general administration, superintendent, business office, principals, and technology. Our out-of-district tuitions are just for that, out-of-district students that we send out of districts, charter schools, and including the VOTEC. Transportation, busing in and out of district for regular ed and special ed students, as well as athletics. Benefits would be our health benefits, dental included with prescription. The regular programs, co-curricular and athletics, and before and after school programs. Special services includes instruction, supplies, related services such as OT, PT, speech, child study team, support services, basic skills, extraordinary service, child study team. Regular programs is everything for regular ed students, from curriculum to salaries, and anything, and athletics for them as well. Some of our initiatives this year, we introduced last year to the N2Y unique curriculum, and we are continuing to do that this year. We're expanding upon community-based instruction. The NJCIE, New Jersey Coalition for Inclusive Education, is now in the middle school, high school, and Sherman, applying for Aldine. And related services, as I mentioned earlier, those would be the support services to the special education students, and expansion of special education evaluation test kits. They are costly, and transition services. Curriculum initiatives, we implemented Atlas curriculum management software last year. We did spend quite a bit of the summer and continue to improve it, write the curriculum into that software. It is time consuming, but a very worthwhile tool. It was suggested to us by the county when they did our CUSAC evaluation. The high school and the middle school are going to be implementing a new math curriculum. They're in the final stages of deciding which curriculum they want to use. That will be hopefully paid out over the course of a couple years, so it wouldn't have to all be paid out at the same time this year coming up. A new social studies curriculum for grades 2 through 8. The team from McGraw-Hill will be out tomorrow to train some teachers to pilot the program. They will be piloting the program from now until the end of the school year, and that will give them a good idea as to whether they're comfortable and they like the curriculum. So we'll probably be adopting that. They're supposed to be one of the best for social studies. And continued development of intervention resources through the multi-tiered system, MTSS. I know you hear a lot of that, the acronyms, so now you know what that's all about, and intervention and referral services, INRS, again, something that you hear a lot of people talk about, helping to support the students. Updates to K through 2 functional literacy program, UFly Phonics, curriculum and dibbles. Again, that was from last year. We are continuing to do that. The teachers seem to be happy with it and are getting good results. And summer programs will do the extended school year, ESL, credit recovery, and learning remediation. And that concludes my presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Maurer, for sharing the budget presentation. Are there any questions from the board members before we continue with agenda items? No? Okay. Moving on to the agenda. Policy, agenda item number 1, district policies, first reading. Can I get an approval of the policy section?
Motion. Second.
Great. Is there any discussion? If not, roll call, please.
Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes.
Z Infante,
Yes.
Cindy Mego,
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr, Chris Monroe,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Vice President Regan,
Yes.
President Dr. Kirkland.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Great. Moving on to personnel. Agenda item number 2, staff appointment. Agenda item number 3, retirement. Agenda item number 4, staff resignation. 5, staff resignation athletics. 6, substitute to be approved. 7, additional class middle school. 8, paraprofessional additional hours. 9, personnel appointment change. 10, maternity leave extension / revision. 11, 2024-2025 lunch proctors. 12, athletic coach high school. 13, AP pre-test tutoring. 14, summer camp staffing list. And can I have a motion to approve of the personnel section?
I make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just want to acknowledge a huge congratulations to our teachers and staff taking their resignation or retirement, and particularly to Marianne Hrubik, who I've known since I was yay high, and she is an exemplary example of a resident really giving their heart and soul to the district. So thank you so much, Ms. Hrubik.
I also wanted to say something about Ms. Hussey. Ms. Hussey has been at Aldine, I think it's for 8 years. I think the parents were literally counting the days till she came back from maternity leave, and then she extended it. We all cried, and then I saw that she was resigning, and I had to call the school and yell a little bit because I was so upset about it. So if we can find an elementary school nurse half as good as her, will be really lucky, because she's the elementary school nurse you want your kid to have. She didn't care if you threw up on her. It didn't matter. She would just sit there with a smile on her face. So I really hope we can find someone as good as her. Thank you.
Okay. If there are no other discussion points, roll call, please.
Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes.
Z. Infante,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr, Chris Monroe,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Vice President Regan,
Yes.
President Dr. Kirkland.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Great. Now we're going to move on to education. Number 15, 2025 ESY program. 16, 2025 multilingual learner program. Number 17, conference attendance request. 18, revision of the 2024-2025 school calendar. 19, Roselle Park preschool parent workshop. 20, field trip approval. 21, Kane University intern agreement. 22, clinical practice experience, New Jersey City University. 23, 2024, 2025 tuition and transportation. 24, educations program. 25, conference reimbursement. And can I have a motion to approve the education section?
Motion.
Second.
Great. Is there any discussion? If not, can we have roll call, please?
Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes.
Z. Infante,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr,
Yes.
Chris Monroe,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Vice President Regan,
Yes.
President Dr. Kirkland.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Great. Now we're going to move on to the business section. 26, 2025, 2026 tentative budget approval. 27, preschool education aid budget planning workbook. 28, approval of bills. 29, independent educational evaluations. 30, use of buildings and grounds. 31, Courier's Magical Mania presentation. 32, network infrastructure. 33, master collaborative educational service agreement. Can I have a motion for an approval of the business section?
Motion.
Second.
Great. Is there any discussion?
Can I just ask, did you send the Exhibit A? I don't remember receiving it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Sorry,
what you
I said, did you send Exhibit A? Because I don't recall receiving it
Exhibit A.
for the preschool budget.
I can do that for you tomorrow. I'm not sure if Elisa might have sent it, I'm not sure.
All right.
I'll send it out.
Thank you.
Okay. If there's no other discussion, roll call, please.
Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes.
Z. Infante,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes, but 27, I'm going to abstain because I did not look at it.
Jennifer McCarr,
Yes.
Chris Monroe,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Vice President Regan,
Yes.
President Dr. Kirkland.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Let's see. Okay, under harassment, intimidation, and bullying incidences, agenda item number 3. Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the harassment, intimidation, and bullying incidences?
Make that motion. Second?
Great. Any discussion? Can't really do it. Roll call, please.
Vice President Regan on HIB 2425018.
Yes.
5019.
Yes.
5020.
Yes.
5021.
Yes.
5022.
Yes.
5023.
Yes.
Mark Fernandez on HIB number 4525018.
Yes.
5019.
Yes.
5020.
Yes.
5021.
Yes.
5022.
Yes.
5023.
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo on HIB 2425018.
Yes.
5019.
Yes.
5020.
Yes.
5021.
Yes.
5022.
Yes.
5023.
Yes.
Z Infante on HIB 2425018.
Yes.
5019.
Yes.
5020.
Yes.
5021.
Yes.
5022.
Yes.
5023.
Yes.
Cindy Mego on HIB 2425018.
Can I save your voice and say yes to all?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, can I save your voice and just say yes to all?
You may.
Thank you.
Good call.
Jennifer McCarr on HIB 2425018.
Yes to all, Mrs. Mauer.
Thank you. Chris Monroe on HIB 2425018.
Yes to all.
Constance Quintella on HIB 2425018.
Yes. To all.
Okay. President Dr. Kirkland on HIB 2425018.
Yes to all.
Thank you. Motion passed.
Great. Okay, now we are going to move into new business and our school liaison reports. As similar to earlier, we can start with my right and work our way down. Nope.
Good.
Anybody down here? Nope.
I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
Now we're moving to this side. Yep.
I have one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Monroe has a report. I missed it.
No, what, Chris?
April 6th, this is for the middle school. April 16th, Dowlings will be doing a Dying to Donate for the 8th grade class. Then on April 26th, they will be having a car wash at the Church of Assumption. And currently the 8th grade is halfway to their goal to have every 8th grader go to the dance for free. That's all.
CPAG met in person on March 13th at the Youth Center, although several people did join us on Zoom. Mrs. Gilgallen gave a presentation and reviewed preliminary data. Sorry, my voice is, can you guys hear me? Okay. And reviewed preliminary data from year 1 of inclusive education from the middle school. We were joined by Fred Buglione, the CEO of All In for Inclusive Education. For those who missed it, the presentation will be available on the district website. The next CPAG meeting will be April 10th at 6:30 on Zoom. Beth Maines from Maines and Weinberg will be presenting on financial planning for disabled dependents. The discussion will include an explanation of the different types of special needs trusts available and how to establish the appropriate trust that aligns with your family's goals. I just want to point out that what Roselle Park is doing with inclusive education is absolutely amazing. According to the Education Law Center, New Jersey is the most restrictive state. It's 50 out of 50 regarding in the entire nation for students with disabilities. Only 44.6% of New Jersey students eligible for special education services are included in the general education classroom 80% or more of the day, which is the benchmark for the least restrictive environment for students under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. So,
Thank you.
we're doing amazing.
Thank you.
So with Robert Gordon, they are tomorrow there's a half a day, if nobody knew. On April 8th is their meeting in person at the Signorella Center at 7:30 at night. On April 27th, they're having their fundraiser for New York Yankees. Also, remember that the first week of May is your teacher appreciation for all the schools. Please come out and help all the teachers, as they are the ones that actually help all your kids and are there to participate and do everything for our children. So please help. Thank you.
I just wanted to say I went to Read Across America, to the preschool, and to Robert Gordon, and it was such a delight to read to these kids. They absolutely love reading, and they were shouting at me to continue reading and maybe read until they had to leave for school. So please read to your kids. They absolutely love it, and it was just great to be there with them. Thank you.
Aldine High School PTO has registration on Facebook for Egg My Yard, and we will come out and egg your yard right before Easter. So if you have not signed up already, please buy your eggs, and they will be delivered to you. I believe we're doing them separately if you want to buy just the eggs, or you can pay and we'll decorate the yard. So please go on Facebook and sign up. Thank you.
I didn't set it up yet, but it'll be up there soon. Sorry, it's not actually up there yet, but it will be.
Dr. Kirkland, I just wanted to add, to reiterate Yana's announcement about the musical. It's going to be exciting. We're doing Matilda. I went and saw a rehearsal of theirs, and they are killing it. So make sure you go and support the 27th through the 29th of March. There's a show that Friday and then 2 on that Saturday. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yay. Looking forward to it.
Also, the Aldine Talent Show will be this Thursday and Friday. If you guys are free, come out. It starts at 6:30. It's free. The kids are excited about it. The kids are doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to it happening, being over. These kids have been, it's a lot, but we had a good time. I told them, we're not looking for perfection. As long as they're having fun, that's all that matters. So they're going to go out there and do their thing. Thank you.
I hear it's going to be a wicked good time.
Yes.
Also, I wanted to kind of piggyback on what Board Member McCarr said. I also did Read Across America, Robert Gordon, and Miss Sylvia's preschool class, and they were wonderful. They wrote me a thank you card, and they kept asking me to read another book and read another book. It's really exciting to kind of see their love of learning coming and shining through, and so I would say Read Across America was a success, and to keep reading. And so if we don't have any other reports, we're going to move into public participation. So each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes for the record, and please state your name.
Okay. Jody Foy, Seton Avenue, also Aldine School. Just so you know, you only have me as a parent for a few more months as Hannah is graduating, and today she decided to commit to the University of Pittsburgh. So, yay, go Pitt. You'll get my crying speech of thank you to everybody in Roselle Park on my children's behalf in the May or the June meeting. This is a happy meeting where a happy report where I'm going to be asking you all to spend money. Project graduation is in full swing. The following fundraisers are set up. We're having a car wash on April 26th. I believe it's the same day as the middle school, so I want you all to go to the middle school's car wash and then get your car dirty and then come over to the high school so you can support both the 8th graders and the seniors. Well, then you're going to do that to both cars. You're going to come twice. Also on that day, the senior class is sponsoring a clothing drive where the pickup will be the same day as the car wash. The clothing drive accepts women's, men's, children's clothing, shoes, pocketbooks, stuffed animals. So if anybody has stuffed animals they want to get rid of. If you need to do an early drop-off, just please call the high school. Mrs. Costa has earmarked an area to hold clothing for the drive, so you can either contact me or you can call the high school directly. We are having a Dine to Donate at Dowlings on April 23rd, so please go and support not only Dowlings, but the senior class. We're having a cornhole tournament for adults only, 21 and older, on March 2nd. There will be postings on social media. It's going to be May 2nd, Saturday. Did I say that? Yeah. I'm so sorry. I do that all the time. Saturday, May 2nd. It's going to be at the West End Club. Did I say it again? May 2nd. Then it's May 3rd. Sorry, May 3rd. Whatever that Saturday is, it's May 3rd. That's also the day of the TSA trip for our students involved in TSA, and I'm not involved in the TSA other than as a parent, but the TSA is having a color run on Saturday, May 17th, right? Yep, okay. And the color run is going to be used to help offset the cost of them going to nationals in June. That's also on social media, yes. 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 So you are able to make a donation, you're able to sign up, you're able to run. You'll be hearing from Miss Crown. She is the head of TSA. She'll be getting more information out. And finally, the senior parents are also going to be selling 50/50 tickets. Hopefully they'll be ready next week. They're $5 a ticket, and the winners will be called at the spring concert, which is in June. I don't have the correct date. Do you know the correct date? No, it's sometime in June. But please reach deep into your pocketbooks to support our seniors, our 8th graders, and all of our students.
Your car wash, what time is it from?
It's probably going to be definitely 9 o'clock, probably until 3, as I have to then go and work at the band Tricky Tray, which is that night. So I'm going to be very, very busy that day. So please come and celebrate with all of us. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gina Perillo. I have 2 kids in the school system, one in Sherman, one at high school. And it's funny that I came tonight because the Crisis Center kids were here. And I want to tell you something. As a parent whose child has reached out to those students and those supervisors who have worked in that group has been utterly tremendous for my child who has found himself in school finding himself struggling. And to be able to go to his peers and the counselors, the fact that Roselle Park has this is so unbelievably beneficial, not just to kids like mine, but to everyone. And I think that if we can continue to make sure that that program continues to go strong, I think the better off our students will have the safety and security of getting up and going to school and knowing that if they need someone to talk to, there's someone there. And they get it because they're in it. So that's something I couldn't even believe that they were here and that this was the night that I came. So as a parent, I felt moved to let you guys know that they're doing a phenomenal job and we need to continue to support them. And also to just touch on Vice President's comments about special education. Roselle Park, my oldest started here in kindergarten. We left, we moved to Florida, we moved back. I could have gone anywhere in the state of New Jersey, anywhere. And I chose Roselle Park because the special education system that we have here in our district alone is phenomenal. And I went to Union, who was supposedly the best of the best. So the fact that our tiny town has such a wonderful program and continues to support our students really means a lot to me as a parent for kids with special needs. So I just wanted to come on, say thank you, and to please continue to support those two groups. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Jennifer Mano, 415 Filbert. So my daughter is also part of the Crisis Center, and unfortunately she was not here tonight because she had a after-school practice with another organization, but I have to give great kudos to Ms. Bain and Ms. Kay and Mrs. Costa and Ms. Goyce for allowing something like this to happen, because it's brought such great opening and enlightenment to my daughter to be able to participate in this. I know that she has helped several students with some high-risk crises over the course of the year so far, and she doesn't share detail with me. She knows she's not supposed to, but she just comes home and just, kind of vents a little bit of just, the burden of it and the weight of it, and she feels it, and I'm glad that those students are there for the other students that need it. It's a great resource, and I'm just so happy that our school takes part in that, and just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Paskowicz. I'm here on behalf of my son, Logan Paskowicz, who is a member excuse me, of the Roselle Park Dayton Johnson Ice Hockey Tri-Op team. If you're not sure what Tri-Op is, it's a combination of schools that don't have enough players, and they join together to form a team. This was accepted 2 years ago, and we're up for renewal this year, so I just want to speak on behalf of my son. This opportunity provided by the board and administration has been a dream excuse me, has been a dream come true for Logan. We got accepted into Dayton's Choice program when he was a freshman, but we declined it because Roselle Park approved the Tri-Op, and he decided to stay here. This was, for me, as being an alumni, following in my footsteps in the hall here, I love seeing Logan in Roselle Park High School. Over the course of the program, Logan has thrived, not only excelled on the ice, but also grown as a teammate, leader, and a young man. His achievements in the program reflect his hard work and dedication in the sport. Just a little background on him. Last year as a freshman, he was the team's top scorer, leading in both goals and assists. He was recognized by NJ.com as one of the top freshmen stealing the show, and earned a spot in the NJIIHL McMullen Division Honorable Mention team. This past season, he continued to shine as the team's top point earner. He was featured as a player to watch at NJ.com as a sophomore, and he led the entire division in points, and he was named to the first team in the conference as well. Logan has also excelled in the classroom, maintaining a 4.2/4.9 graded GPA, and is a National Honor Society candidate. Looking ahead to his junior year, we're here to ask that you would continue to try out for the next 2 years, as he is excited to continue his growth with the team, and he hopes to be named as an alternate captain of the team as well. Currently, he has 85 points for the team over the past 2 years. His goal is to reach a 100-point milestone. And even more news, I know the past 2 seasons, Logan has been the only person through Roselle Park who has played on a team. Next year, we're happy to announce there's been some additional students who are expected to join the team as well. So I know that's kind of been the thing going on. Logan's the only student in the school, but the next 2 years, there should be a couple more students that will join the team as well. We just want to thank you for your support over the last 2 years, and we will be happy to answer any questions about the program that you have for me or as well. And then we want to thank you for your time and consideration, and we hope to see you in Warnaco. That's where they play their home games in the future. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I did email some of you this morning with my contact information. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. And again, we hope that this program can be continued with the Tri-Op. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. If there are no others for public participation, we are going to close that section. The next scheduled regular board meeting will be an open session held on Tuesday, April 8th, 2025, with executive session starting at 5:30 p.m. The board meeting will be held in the Roselle Park High School auditorium. Can Oh, yes. Can I have a motion for adjournment?
Make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Great. All in favor? We are adjourned. Have a good night. I did, April 8th at the high school. Yep. How's it going?
Can I understand how he
The athletic director
told him what?
Yeah, that we were not going to be renewing.
But who told him?